Hello dear student, how are you? I hope you are all will be fine. I am also fine, thank you. Welcome to your channel, that is AZ Science Group. In previous lecture we started the one series of inorganic chemistry, that is non-aqueous solvents. One chapter we started non-aqueous solvents, and today lecture will be discuss one new compounds of one new solvents of inorganic solvent, new inorganic solvents. So come to the points. Today is lecture number 5. I think today is lecture number 5. Yeah, in lecture number 5 we will discuss one non-aqueous solvent, that is hydrofluoroacid. Hydrofluoroacid, that is one inorganic solvent, that is non-aqueous solvents. Other than water solvent are called non-aqueous solvents, as I told you in previous lecture. So we will be discuss all the characteristic properties and reactions of the hydrofluoroacid HF. So come to the point, let's start. So started the liquid range of HF. Liquid range of HF. HF is a liquid range of HF is minus 83 degrees centigrade to 19.4 degrees centigrade. Means it is the melting point of HF, while 19.4 degrees centigrade it is the boiling point of HF. Mean when you perform any reaction and the reaction have the reaction property is it should be performed on in between the temperature in this range. So in this case, and mostly in this case, you will be need to use this inorganic solvent, because the range of this inorganic solvent is minus 83 degrees centigrade to 19.4 degrees centigrade. I think this point will be cleared. The disadvantage of using HF as solvent and reaction medium are that it can dissolve only relatively few substances. Without any chemical reaction. And that it has pinus characteristic. The disadvantage, it is only disadvantage of hydrofluoric acid. The disadvantage of hydrofluoric acid using HF as a solvent, when HF used as a solvent, and the reaction medium are that it can dissolve only relatively few substances without any chemical reaction. So that's why it has poisonous character. Although HF has rather low specific conductance. What is mean by specific conductance? Specific conductance means it is the ability of a substance. Specific conductance is the ability of a substance to conduct electricity. Yeah, it is the ability of a substance to conduct electricity. And it has high dielectric constant. It has very high dielectric constant, very high value of dielectric constant, because it have the characteristic property of can be formed hydrogen bonding, as well as it will have high polarity. Means the electronegativity difference between hydrogen and fluorine is very high, because Fluorine has electronegativity 4.0 while hydrogen is 2.1. So electronegativity difference between HF is about 1.9. So that's why it will have very high electronegativity. That's why that will have high dielectric constant value. So that's why due to this dielectric constant it makes due to this high dielectric constant makes it an excellent ionizing solvent. Due to this high dielectric constant it is an excellent ionizing solvent. Excellent ionizing solvents. Yeah, it is regarded as one of the most water-like of all non-aqueous solvents. As I told you before that HF is one of non-aqueous solvents. It is non-aqueous because other than water, all solvents will be called non-aqueous solvents. So it is also non-aqueous solvents, one non-aqueous solvent. It has the property to dissolve many organic compounds as well as it can dissolve inorganic compounds. It can dissolve many organic compounds, many organic and inorganic compounds. Many organic and inorganic compounds to give high conducting solution. Due to this, it will give us to high conducting solution. It will give us to high conducting solution. Yeah. Inorganic substances are generally more soluble than organic solvents. In this solvents, in HF, inorganic solvents will be more soluble. Inorganic solvents, or you can say, sorry, inorganic substances, not inorganic, it is also one inorganic solvents. Inorganic substances are generally more soluble than organic solvents. Why? Because most of the organic solvents, in most cases, most of the organic solvents are non-polar in nature, but mostly inorganic solvents are polar in nature. So that's why HF is also one polar, and we know that like polar will be dissolved very good polar solutes, while non-polar solvent will be dissolve non-polar solutes effectively. So these are the some characteristics, some properties of the hydrofluoroacids. When hydrofluoroacid used as a solvent, it have some characteristic of hydrofluoroacids. I hope this part will be clear. Still, if you have any confusion, if you have any question, you can ask me in comment section, as well as you can ask me in by personal WhatsApp argument that I put in the description box. You can get from there. Okay, thank you very much. Very best of luck. And next lecture we will be discuss the auto-ionization of HF, behavior of different substance in liquid HF. Okay, thank you very much. Very best of luck. Very best of luck.